Well, good evening, everybody, or good morning, or good afternoon, wherever you are in the 3T Network world. I'd like to welcome you to our online broadcast. My name is Ron Cartey, and it's my role this evening, or today, whatever time zone you're in, is to present our company to you, to do a business overview. So I'm going to thank you for logging on. But as you can see on the slide, it's not only welcoming you to 3T Network, it is in fact welcoming you to this digital world that we're now in. And as I say, my job is to run through today the company, the industry that we're part of, give an outline of our products and services that we provide, but most importantly, really focus on the income plan. And this particular call, look, it lasts about 30 minutes, but it's primarily for people that are looking at our business maybe for the first time. Maybe have heard about it, maybe have been invited to come along and have a look at this webinar, just to get some indication of what we're about. And so for those of you that are in that situation, I'd like to welcome you to looking at our business for the first time. And I can assure you that even though this is a brief introduction, it will certainly open your eyes to what's available, not just in the digital world, but what's available within the 3T Network organization. And so let's just have a quick business overview. Before we do, with all of our seminars, webinars, conference calls, we always come through our disclaimer, primarily because we're in the business of providing information that is designed to help people with their finances, with their involvement in digital currencies. And obviously, often we talk about the results we've had in the past, which are astounding in many cases. But of course, we do like to point out that past performance doesn't guarantee any future results. Anytime anybody gets involved in any sort of investments, certainly in the digital world, people could lose a portion or indeed all of their involvement. So we recommend to people that as and when you get involved with us and with our offerings, only use money that you can afford to lose. And look, we also say, look, before you get involved in trading, certainly read all the disclosures that we provide. But if you have a professional advisor anywhere, by all means speak to them, just to, for you to gain confidence in what you're getting involved in. All right. But as a company, our mission is very clear. And it really is to ensure that the people that get involved with us, our members, have got the greatest opportunity to become among these new crypto millionaires. If you're looking at this business or our industry for the first time, you may not be aware, but the crypto space is creating millionaires on a daily basis. And our mission is to make sure that the members, the people that get involved with our company, have the greatest opportunity to join them. And we do that simply providing success strategies and tools that really are designed to protect and grow our members' wealth in both markets, not just in the cryptocurrency market, but also in the traditional fiat currency market. So that's what we do, and we offer professional guidance and support to allow our members to participate in this new industry. So that's really our mission. We like to say that there is this, well, people all over the world now are realizing that there's this digital revolution going on in relation to the world of finance. And cryptocurrencies have been created really to compete against old-style fiat currencies and really causing a shift in the way people look at their finance involvement. And if we have a look, we always put this up just to run through the history of money. And as you can see, it really is, digital currencies are almost a natural evolution, going from exchange, of course, in the early days of mankind and getting involved in gold and silver trading, and coins came on, then paper money. I think most people now have credit cards or are aware of credit cards. And then, of course, now we have the advent of digital currencies led by Bitcoin. I think most people now have heard of Bitcoin, even though they may not know what it is or how it works or what the involvement is. But most people now are aware of Bitcoin, which makes it easier for us to explain and open the doors to lead into what we as a company provide. So that's really the history of money. And if you have a look at how Bitcoin is actually changing the rules of the money game. And again, look, similar to what we've just done on the money, I'll run through the progression in terms of Bitcoin. from the early days in 2009 when Bitcoin was first developed, and then it gradually spread through the early 2000s. You can see retailers took it on board. And at that stage, around about 2014, the prices of Bitcoin started to climb. Central banks started to take notice. More and more companies joined the crypto revolution. New products and services came on board. Until this year, Bitcoin itself was actually tied to the foreign exchange markets, which means it's part of the establishment now. And experts predict that in the near future, a single Bitcoin could be worth $100,000 and more. And so this is how our mission is to help our members grow their wealth, because by getting involved in the cryptocurrency, you imagine now if as a new person you join our business, and then over that period of time you start to generate some Bitcoin, and each Bitcoin is worth $100,000, and that literally can change people's lives. And if we have a look at how this has grown, again over the years, from 2011, where a Bitcoin could have bought somebody a packet of gum to a bag of groceries, an iPad, or this year maybe a top-class motorcycle, to in the near future a top-range sports car, Lamborghini, a Ferrari. That's what a single Bitcoin can get. And so this is why when you hear phrases like Bitcoin can change your life very quickly, this is not an empty statement. This is fact. And if you have a look at this little stack of Bitcoin there, right, 200 Bitcoin, a couple of years ago, that could have been purchased for a couple of $1,000. Still a lot of money, but today that same stack is worth over $3 million. And so can you see where this is going? Now, and so from the early 2009 to now, cryptocurrencies are now really, they're part of the establishment. It's inevitable now. Nothing's going to stop this crypto revolution. The good news is, though, that it's not too late to get on board. In fact, most of the experts predict that 2018 is the year where cryptos explode onto the market. And so if you're looking at us for the first time, this is your first time involvement in cryptocurrency, really it's an ideal time, something I'm going to be talking about a little bit later. But at this stage, what we like to, look, I've got a little video clip here of Bill Gates talking about Bitcoin, and we'll play maybe 30 seconds of it just to give you some indication of what he's talking about. Just listen to this very quickly.
Infectious diseases, child malnutrition, agriculture, education, the list goes on. How does Bill Gates care about finance?
Well, it's all about helping the poorest. And one thing they don't have access to is bank accounts. The fee structure, if you have small amounts of money, is just too high. And we got involved in some traditional microlending, but just didn't see how that could scale up and get inexpensive enough. So now we're involved in trying to make sure we get a very efficient digital payment structure set up for all the poorest in the world to get financial products that work for them.
What we know the Gates.
Interesting, eh? Some key phrases here. Every time I listen to it, it's Bill Gates is talking about a digital payment structure that's efficient, that is available for the unbanked, and there are millions and millions of unbanked, where the fee structure is minimal. So that really is where we are now. And so having introduced briefly cryptocurrency, let's get on to 3T Networks and a business overview, and where we as a company teach people how to get involved in the crypto space. We show them how to get involved in trading cryptocurrencies, and literally how to transform not just their income or their wealth, but their lifestyle. Because once you start to climb onto this bandwagon and start to generate the types of incomes that we're talking about, the whole lifestyle changes. So that's really why we talk about teach, trade, and transform. So let's have a look at a little bit about the company. Now, personally, I don't go much into the business structure. You can go onto our website, 3tnetworks.com. You can find out more about us. I like to talk about the executive team, primarily because having been involved as a business consultant for many, many years, both in the networking industries and the normal corporate world at the highest level, I personally believe that the key to any business and the longevity of any business lies in the management team, the executive team. See, because at the end of the day, it doesn't matter how good your products are, your system, your logistics, the finances behind the company. If the management team doesn't have the capability to lead the company forward to actually achieve all of its business goals, then the company really isn't going anywhere. And we're very fortunate to have a tremendous experienced management team led by Mr. Dan Schwartz. A lot of you on the call would have already been involved with Dan, either meeting personally or involved with him in the Telegram chats, the support he gives you on webinars. Not only is he a personal friend, but he's also been a business colleague of mine for many years. And I can think of no better person to head up our business, not just head it up, but really drive it forward to where we anticipate being over the next 1, 2, 3, 5, 10 years. Followed by Ron Monterudi, our Chief Operations Officer, again, highly experienced in leading a company such as ours. Very experienced, been involved with multi-million-dollar companies at the highest level. And again, we're very fortunate to have him involved. We've got Dave Wilson, who heads up our marketing team. Myself, I've been involved in businesses over the many years, and my role is Business Development Officer. We've got Robert Timmermans, our Chief ICO Officer. I'm going to talk a little bit about ICOs later on, but he heads up one of our crucial divisions that will enable our people to grow and protect their wealth. And then, of course, David Dewar, who's our Chief Technology Officer. In the type of industry that we're in and the way we support our people, technology overview is vital. And David is highly qualified to maintain our technological advantages that we have in the business we are. So that really is our management team. And from a profit point of view, for the people looking on the first time, we've got 4 unique products. And I'll put the 4 on the screen first, and then we'll go through each in turn. Now, let me just recap. This is a business overview. We're going to try and cram into 30 minutes maximum every aspect of our business. And of course, we can't go into it in depth. But we'll certainly do an overview. And I know that at the end of this call, if this is your first time, you're going to be interested and excited to find out more. Then just get hold of the person that's invited you onto the call. Maybe you're sitting next to them in their lounge or in a cafe somewhere watching with them. Turn around and say, listen, go into a little bit more depth, but quickly get me started. But these are our 4 unique products. Well, we teach people how to hold and get involved in cryptocurrencies, how to trade in currencies and ICOs, mining. I'll talk a little bit about mining later on. But certainly that is a very exciting profit center. And then, of course, we get ICOs, which stands for Initial Coin Offering, which is very similar to an IPO in the normal stocks and shares market, getting involved in a brand new cryptocurrency at the right stage. So they really are our 4 profit centers. So the first one, holding Bitcoin. What we do is we show people how to open, get involved, fund their Bitcoin. Well, look, Bitcoin is expected to soar in value, as we've already covered, all right? And so we show, certainly the new people, how to get involved. It's not that complicated, but for a lot of people initially, and certainly I'm referring to this from a personal point of view. When I first came across cryptocurrency, I really couldn't comprehend what it was. I refer to it as this money in the air, and I really couldn't relate to how to use it. And so there are a lot of people like that. So we help people open, fund their own Bitcoin wallets. We show them how to select an exchange and really how best to learn to use, to their advantage, cryptocurrency and Bitcoin in particular. The second profit center is how to trade. And really, we believe that to multiply your Bitcoin is relatively easy, provided you have the right information. And so with our customers, they have access to one of our Telegram accounts. And that Telegram account on a regular daily basis provide trade prompts. All a trade prompt is showing people or giving people guidance on when to get in, when to get out, when to hold, when to trade Bitcoin. All right. And really, upon receiving this information, it takes 1 or 2 seconds to execute the trade. That's all. You know, and we get involved in Bitcoin, Litecoin, Ethereum. Now, if you're new to cryptocurrency, don't worry too much about the names. Somebody will explain that a little bit later, but they are 3 different currencies to commerce, and really the easiest ones to get involved in trading in. Right? The third profit center is mining. Now, again, from a personal point of view, when I first heard about mining and mining cryptocurrencies, to me, mining was 3 miles underground digging a coal face, and I really couldn't work out how you mined underground what I refer to as money in the air. But mining is just a term that's used for generating cryptocurrencies and Bitcoin. And our third profit center enables our members or customers to earn Bitcoin for a three-year period with their own mining contract. And from this automated mine, there's no equipment needed. There's hash power amalgamation that's done automatically. It's paid out instantly. But our members receive Bitcoin from automated mining. It also includes what we call a living book. For those that want to know, it teaches them all they need to know about mining. Now, even though you might not see how that can help, it's nice to know what you're involved in. All right? And then, of course, we've got ICO purchasing. All right? Now, this is an interesting one because we have a team that scrutinize through specialized analytics new ICOs, and there are new coins coming on the market on a daily basis. Right? And we analyze them, we scrutinize them, and then we rate them with a high probability of growing multiple times over, depending if they reach our criteria. And the customer trading subscription analyzes these ICOs. We publish why we review them. We publish why we recommend them or not recommend them. We provide reports to our customers so they can learn how we select the best offerings. Some customers or members have got their own offerings, and so sometimes we will help them gauge that. So that really is through ICO purchasing. And to give some indication of how this becomes profitable, now bear in mind the disclaimer I ran through at the beginning, that when we talk about past results, this of course is no guarantee for future results. But this will give you an indication of the value of the information we provide. Okay, so on the screen there, you've got 7 picks. These were 7 early ICOs that we handed the reports to our members and customers and said, look, if you'd like to get involved, we certainly recommend these. And you can see there on the first column, it says the purchase price, $1, $1, 0.4, you have 14 cents, 70 cents, whatever it is. That was when they got involved. The opening price on the exchanges is in the second column. Right, and you can see already there's an increase. On January 2nd through to January 28th, you can see how the coins have grown. And at the end of the column, there's a short-term profit. Right, you can see right the way down, right to the bottom one, which was a phenomenal 1,800, nearly 1,900% increase. And so to summarize, if you as a customer or a member have received this information and got involved with each of these, let's say at $300 each, that's a total outlay of $2,100. Today, that investment would be worth $11,000, well, just short of $12,000. That's, I nearly said that's not bad. That's very good. That's very good in a space of what, 8-9 weeks. And of course, these coins are still growing in value as people trade them and as the businesses grow. So that's the importance of our ICO purchasing and our customer profit center for. Right? We've also got another product, which is the Done For You Buying Club. Because although it's relative, once somebody knows how, it's very easy to take the information, get involved, open the wallets, go into the exchanges, buy and sell, get involved in ICO, and get in, get out when the information discusses. But a lot of people have trouble with that. Some people don't have the time. Some people don't have the inclination. Some people don't have the ability to do that. So we have a Done For You Buying Club where our members and customers can choose to let us do the work for you. All they do is sit back, relax, and watch the tokens grow. And what it means is on a regular basis, we offer our members and customers an ICO package. We select an ICO that we believe has got the greatest potential for growth. We then pass it out to our members and say, look, who would be interested in getting involved in this via our Done For You Buying Club, right? Once we get a mass of members join, our members then select or our customers select what the value of the purchase is. They decide. Okay. What we do as a company, we purchase the tokens on behalf of you, right? And I'm going to clarify this. We do not hold your money, nor do we hold your tokens or coins. You are in total control of your monies and your tokens. Tokens and coins are the same thing, okay? So we buy them on your behalf, and then we give them all back into your wallet, so we've helped you set up. So we do not hold anything, all right? So that's an easy way for people to get involved in ICOs, and whilst you're learning how to do the ICO involvement yourself. So excellent, for-profit centers. How do people get started? We've got 3 options for people starting, all right? I'll put all 3 of them up there on the screen straight away. All right, we've got a $119 package, a $139 package, and as you can see, the last one is $239, $334, and $599 packages. The difference is simply in the products and services that are provided. For $119, right, which recurs every 4 weeks, a customer gets access to our traffic light trading signals, which allows them to get information on when, how, and what to trade in, when to get in, when to hold, when to get out. The 139 package, as you can see, this gets the traffic light trading signals, but also gets the ICO reports. So at this level, a customer can get involved in both sides of the business, trading and ICOs. And then, of course, the third option is where a customer can get involved in mining, right? 3 different mining contracts. The first one has got a 0.25 terahertz mining contract, then 0.50, and then a 1.25 terahertz mining contract. Obviously, the greater the terahertz, the greater the production of Bitcoin, and the more value is generated. So they're the 3 custom offers, right? Now, I've got about 15 minutes left. Okay, and I've spent a bit of time on it because our products and services are the foundation of our business. That's what allows people to get involved in cryptocurrency, how to grow, and we show them how to protect their wealth as well. But there are 2 sides to the business. Currently, I've been talking about the cryptocurrency side. But we've also got a business building side, and the difference is simple. One is about wealth generation, owning, trading, growing, and protecting wealth in the cryptocurrency space. The other bit is about generating an income through referring people, building a network, and generating income. 2 different sides. A lot of people really get on board. I'm only interested in the crypto space, but once they start to see their monies grow, obviously it's human nature to refer family members and friends and close colleagues. Look, if you're earning money and this is what's happening to me, why don't you get involved as well? And in referring that, can earn an income. And so let's run through the rewards plan, the 3TM rewards plan. And it's simple. We have a compensation plan that is designed to reward people, that builds a network by introducing more people to the business side and customers of our business, right? There are various entry levels. So let's say now somebody looking on says, "Oh, I like the idea of making income as well as getting involved in the cryptocurrency space." There are 3 entry levels. Again, I'll put them up here. And again, I'll make no apologies for rushing through this. It's just I'm brushing over because we've got 30 minutes, 35 minutes, that's all. This is an overview, but I know by the time we get to the end, you will have a basic understanding of our products and services, and more importantly, the income that is available for people to get involved. 3 packs, basic trader, advanced trader, and pro trader. Again, difference in the investments, 149, 499, and 999. And the difference is stark. 149, a new member gets traffic light trading signals, 500, look, we've got our own coin. And so at this level, you get 500 3T coins and 75 points going to the business fund. That's how we pay commissions. And there's a $7.95 distributor fee on all 3 of these positions. The 499, as you can see, there's a massive leap up. Right, somebody coming on board here gets the traffic light trading, the ICO reports, a 0.25 terahertz mining contract, 5,000 3T coins, and 250 points going to the business fund. So you can see a vast difference. And again, another huge leap for the 999 package, traffic light trading signals, ICO reports. Now we get the 1.25 terahertz mining contract, but look, 15,000 3T coins and 500 points into the business volume. And the business volume is how we pay our commissions. All three of these, as I said, there's a $7.95 distributor fee. There is, of course, 4-week subscription packages. Again, and what these do, these enable our members to keep abreast of the market as it changes over the weeks, months, and years. All right. So the 119, they continue to get the traffic light trading signals, and 119 goes into the business volume. 139, they not only get the trade night signals, they also get the ICO reports on a regular basis. And 139 goes into the business volume. So they are the 3 member packages and the 2 subscription that our members get involved in. But what does it mean? How do they earn an income? Well, let's have a look. The rewards plan, the 3T Network's rewards plan, has got 8 different income generating areas. All right. And I'm going to run through each again relatively quickly, and then I'll summarize them all at the end. But you can see there's retail income, quality bonus, fast up. There's a whole load of bonuses. We believe, that people do the work, should get the pay. And so there are incentives at every level of our business, no matter how experienced or how inexperienced you are, there are bonus levels to incentivize people to earn money. And let's have a look at them. Retail income. Every time somebody stumbles across a customer, and you're going to stumble across them a lot, once you start earning money and generating wealth through using our products and services, it's automatic. People are going to say, well, what's happening? How do I get involved? So every time somebody becomes a customer on traffic light trading or ICO reports or crypto mining contracts, you earn 25% profit on all retail sales. Not a small money, okay? There's an enroller bonus. So should you want to enroll somebody into the business, there are enrolling bonuses, 3 different bonuses, depending on what pack somebody gets involved in. As you can see, basic trader, advanced trader, pro trader, there's a different bonus on each. Now you'll notice there it says enroller, generation 1 and generation 2. All that means is this. As a pro trader, if you recommend and enroll somebody into the business, you earn $100 as an enroller bonus. Let's say now that person then introduces somebody, that's your generation 1, you earn another $50. And that person introduced somebody, your generation 2, you earn another $50. And so you can see how quickly this thing can double up and triple up and quadruple up underneath you as people you introduce people, and so on and so on. So that's the enroller bonus. We've got a fast start bonus, just to give people a little bit of incentive. When somebody enrolls 3 pro trader packs within the first 60 days, an additional $570 bonuses. But you can get that up to 3 times. Well, that's not bad as an extra bonus just for helping you speed up your business. We've got a binary income. We operate a binary marketing plan. All that means is there are 2 sides. There's a left leg and there's a right leg. And we work on a 2/3, 1/3 binary. And once 900 business volume is generated, that's a cycle, and that equals $75. All right. Now, without going into the plan and right the way down the levels, I think the easiest way to explain it is to talk about the maximum money somebody can earn from one leg, from one center. That will give you an indication of the types of income that can and will be earned just by generating a network. And you can see there, 93,750 is the maximum anybody can earn in one center. All right, and once somebody earns $10,000 in binary pay on 3 consecutive weeks, they get a second center. So you can see the types of incomes that we are anticipating people earning, and we've capped it at $93,000. There are matching bonuses. We've got different recognition levels: sapphire, ruby, diamond, crown diamond, and the matching bonus increases dependent as your business grows. Almost automatically, you climb up the recognition ranks, the bonuses grow as well. Okay, and again, talk to the person that's invited you on this call to run through them in detail. There's an additional achievement bonus. Sapphire, ruby, diamond, crown diamond. But you can see, crown diamond can receive an extra $500,000 bonus once they've achieved certain levels and certain volumes of business. Well, the fact that that's even available is astounding. And then we've got a lifestyle bonus. Look at all these different bonuses, which fits almost everybody. You know, earn $3,000 in the binary pay, 3 consecutive 4-week periods. Don't worry too much about how it's all calculated. That's an extra $2,000 a month to cover your lifestyle, right? And then, of course, you've got the global bonus pool. All this is, and look, if you're looking at our business for the first time, you will not earn this in the first week. This is for people that start to get excited, start to get serious, start to see the business grow. And after a while, you'll start to qualify for the global bonus pool. But do you just imagine getting a piece of every dollar that comes through the 3T Network's coffers? That's what's possible when you hit the rank of diamond. Okay, because there are leadership pools of 1% of global sales that are shared out. Phenomenal. And look, and those of you that have been on my calls before, you know that I love this slide. I always say, if you'd like a copy of the slide, just send an email into support and you'll get a copy. I like this one because in one foul swoop, it highlights all the potentials. I like the way 25% retail income things out. People understand that. 570 retail bonus, 2,000. Very easy. So you just get this one slide on your smartphone or your iPad or in your computer, and you can say, look, so I can run through all the, and in one foul swoop, you can run through all the incomes that excite somebody to get them involved in the business. So that's really it, okay? There's ranks and binary earning limits, of course. We cap people, you know, and this is going right the way back. If you look at Crown Diamond, we cap it out to the maximum 93,000 per week earnings. Now, all right, you may say, well, cap me. You tell me anybody that's got a job where they say, listen, you could earn up to $93,000 a week. Very few people. So that really is the income potential. And look, I'm nearly finished now. I think that's almost, we've just gone a couple of minutes over the 30 minutes. I'm going to make no apologies for going through this technology adoption cycle. The reason being is this is close to my heart, because this is the reason I personally got involved in cryptocurrency, really just a few short years ago. Somebody started talking to me about a new technology, cryptocurrency, digital money, money in the air, and I really didn't understand it until somebody showed me this about a new technology. Now, cryptocurrency is a new technology that's coming on board. And any new technology that hits the streets goes through this cycle. This happened with the internet and go back through the ages. All new technologies that change the face of the way people act, work, earn money. It goes through this cycle. And initially, the people that get involved, the early adopters they're called, are the techies, the enthusiasts, the ones that sit in front of the computer all the time, the nerds as we call them. Forgive me, any nerds logged onto the call, but really the techies. Then, of course, you get the visionaries. Bill Gates is a visionary. That's why he's involved in cryptocurrencies. Then you've got entrepreneurs. And I'd like to think that the members that get involved with us fall into the entrepreneurial category. An entrepreneur is someone that realizes there's a risk. There's a risk in anything. There's a risk in crossing the road, all right? But understands that by taking the risk, you can have massive rewards. And so they're the ones that get involved at the beginning, right? Then as things start to get established, you get the pragmatics get on board, more and more people get on board. And the early majority, as you can see, the take-up starts to expand. Then, of course, it reaches the peak. The conservatives start to jump on board, and then finally the people that said it will never work, and I'm going to warn everybody now, you will bump into these on a regular basis. Cryptocurrency is never going to work. The fact that it's working is irrelevant. But these skeptics climb on board at the end of the day. So that's the standard technology adoption cycle. Now, I'm going to link this to money, because there's also a financial reward cycle that goes alongside this. So for the people that get involved at the beginning, greater the risk, but the greater the reward. Then as more and more people get involved, there's still opportunities there, but it lessens and lessons and lessons. Now, this, quite simply, is where we are now. Everybody's looking on, all of our customers, all of our members, all the people that are involved in the cryptocurrency space. This is where we are now. And timing is the key. And those who are looking onto this call for the first time, you're not only at the beginning of the technology, you're at the beginning of 3T networks. We've only just started. And all I know is this, that the nearer you get to the beginning of something, the greater the opportunities for success. No guarantees, but the greater the opportunity. And so, this is why we like to show this slide. Okay? Some people are inspired by cars and planes and lifestyle and nice apartments and wine. I don't know what inspires you. I don't know what your dreams are. I haven't got a clue. It might be, family, whatever it is. All I know is this. But by getting involved in cryptocurrencies, certainly by getting involved with 3T, right, you can still live the life of your dreams. Get involved, take advantage. The company provides all the support for you in terms of, this is in addition to what your sponsor or leaders, we've got leaders now all around the world in 15 countries already that are running their own webinars, running team meetings, expanding the network. In addition to that, the company puts on webinars that will enable you to build your business. Tuesdays and Sundays, there's an overview such as this. There are evening webinars. There's a Tuesday webinar run by Dan Schwartz, the CEO, and Robert Timmermans, the ICO director. Right, evenings running through the ICOs and the technical side. On a Wednesday, there's usually a session run by myself that's involved in business building and training. And then on Thursdays, we've got Ron Monterulli updating, recognition. So all of this is there really just to support you and your team and your building. Okay. Now, what this means is you can literally build an international business around the world without ever leaving your lounge or your office or where you live or your village or your town. Most people now have got contact worldwide. With the advent of the internet, with webinars now, it's relatively easy to build an international business, not overnight, but within a short period of time. All right? And all we say is this, the starting point of all of this is desire. Somebody needs to want to improve their lifestyle, want the opportunity, and that's what we provide. Quite simply, we provide the opportunity for people to achieve whatever their desires are. It just takes a bit of action. The initial action on a call like this is really turning around to people and saying, listen, I'd like to get involved. How do I get involved? What's the best level for me? Not what can I afford, what's the best level for me to earn the income that I would like to earn? This is what I would like to earn, this is what I need to earn, these are my dreams. What do I have to do? And all I can say is just come on board, climb aboard, and I'll be the first to welcome you. I'm going to say on behalf of the management of the company, I'm going to say on behalf of the person that's invited you to look at the call, on behalf of all members, I'm going to welcome you to our company and say all you do is just follow the signals, follow the information, follow what your sponsor tells you, and come with us on our journey as we grow from strength to strength to strength to strength, and encourage our members to join this ever-growing list of crypto millionaires. So Ron Cartey, I'm going to say thank you for logging on. Don't miss our evening calls. There's another one coming very shortly. So good night, God bless, good morning, good afternoon. Success to everybody.
Work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to be truly satisfied is to do what you believe is great.